Well, we don't often get a representative from Irvine Valley College, but it's nice today that we do have someone. I'd like to welcome A.Cathleen Greiner, and you are the Dean of School of Business Sciences, particularly online and extended education, right?
Yes, yes.
Nice
indeed.
to have you here today.
I'm honored to be here. I'm a neighbor, live in Laguna Beach next door, so it's wonderful. And of course, we're sister college to Saddleback College, which has a great Emeritus Institute as well.
It does, and we're going to talk also about the Emeritus Institute at IVC and how you play a role in that, right?
Indeed. Irvine Valley's been in the emeritus business for a number of years. Our campus became a college in 1985, and right after that we started offering classes for the emeritus group. Emeritus, for those of you who wonder what does that wonderful word mean, it refers to people retired with honor. Mm-hmm. And so we really do focus on serving that population, knowing that creativity, artistic, music, physical fitness, health, mobility are certainly part of our service to that community. There's a great quote from Peter Drucker that says, "The best way to predict the future is to create it." And
I like that.
I think that offering the kinds of courses, the breadth, the diversity of the classes that we offer, and are supported by the Board of Trustees here, really do help sustain and continue a really healthy and positive future.
Do the two Emeritus Institutes, meaning Saddleback and yours, do they overlap any, some of the courses? Can someone who signs up, because Emeritus obviously in this community is quite huge,
yes,
can someone sign up online and pick classes at either institute if they'd like from either college?
They can. We do offer particular areas of strength, so we don't do extreme overlap. But if people see, for example, a bead weaving class, that would be a particular area in our art courses that we would focus on. We don't offer that here in the south part of the county, but we offer that at about 5 locations, from Lake Forest to some of the new. We have a new senior center. Community center that's now off of Tribuco, which is certainly very close to here,
sure
just right
is,
up the 405 and literally a mile to the off the freeway there. And that some of the courses that we're offering there are a little bit distinctive. We're offering a band course, so if you'd like to pick up that instrument and give it a try in a safe environment, as well as a focus on health and mobility and bead weaving as well.
And I'm looking here, just some of the things that you offer is also, I'm looking at country line dancing, Chinese fan boxing.
Yes,
there's something different.
It is. That's part of our Tai Chi, and we have a wonderful Tai Chi professor amongst many. Our faculty are just top of the line in terms of the skill and the kind of experience they bring all the time to all of our emeritus students. And so our Tai Chi professor offers not only fan boxing, but also movement with a type of sword. So I think students really get a sense of like the ancient art of Tai Chi movement, and this goes right to the heart of enhancing mobility and balance, 2 key skills that we want, again, for all of our senior participants to have.
Yeah, I think that's great. And now, as far as where the emeritus classes are offered through IVC, well, some of them I can see are similar or maybe at the same locations that some are offered here, but a lot of them are very close by. And one of them, or one of the areas, many in Laguna Beach I see, just right up the street in Lake Forest. Heritage Park, which of course, are you speaking of the one in Lake Forest off El Toro?
Yes.
Or off Serrano, I guess.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
so,
which is a great location.
It is. And so the Irvine area, down here through El Toro, we have a couple of legacy classes at the Florence Sylvester Center as well. But for the most part, it's that kind of north part of South Orange County, if you will. But definitely this overlap and that service to all of our students. Something that both colleges support as well as our trustees. It's wonderful that they take such a vital interest. I know they're usually your guests here every month talking about all the emeritus fine arts and other activities at both of the colleges, but having that top to bottom support for our emeritus constituency is just really wonderful. And so these locations really represent us being out in the community, and that leads right off to the next to the next conversation.
The art fair and things, right? Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And so, not only does the Emeritus Institute provide really great creativity classes and that offer of engagement and participation, But I know our faculty really try to give back to the community. And one of our professors, Pam Shader, puts together art boxes that she delivers to to resource centers, to one of the community clinics, to an emergency shelter for teenagers, and also impoverished preschoolers in the area. Our participants in her classes go and engage with these children of various ages and certainly diverse backgrounds. And there's nothing more, I'll call it both fun and freeing for students to pick up that paintbrush for the first time, know that they're not going to be making a mistake, and try to unleash that, their own creativity and begin maybe a different pathway in their own life. So I really love that sense of both the emeritus community, us serving in the community, but the participants in the Emeritus Institute giving back and expanding that circle of what community means.
And part of that is the foundations in general that people can get involved in with the South Orange County Community Colleges that benefits all the emeritus programs, right?
Yes, exactly. And that again goes to that critical word of community. And for us to support, like Peter Drucker said, the best way to look forward to the future is to continue to support it. And so our foundations very much support all of the opportunities for learning. Absolutely, we serve high school students coming into our community colleges, students at our community college transferring on to four-year or completing a degree or entering the workforce. But the sense of lifelong learning is critical to our mission as well. So I'm just really proud and honored that both of our colleges, as well as the district, continue to focus on the Emeritus Institute and being a really critical part of our community.
What if someone has something to offer as far as they're an artist in their own right and say, I would like to get involved with teaching this? Are there the same qualifications needed to teach an emeritus class that there would be at the community college itself?
Yes, we have a rigorous approval process.
Okay.
So we want to bring in faculty who are very much experienced, have a solid background. And let me give you a couple of particular examples. Two of our artists, one, our bead weaving professor, just finished a presentation at the Bowers Museum. She was one of the jury participants in there, and also produces wonderful works of arts that are regularly showcased at the Orange County Fair. Another one of our artists was selected in a jury presentation last year at the art festival in Laguna Beach.
Great.
And as we know, that's a worldwide art festival, and so we're really proud again that whether it's in Tai Chi, all of the fitness areas, music, art. We have a lot of wonderful, for example, our band director has a long history at working at USC and so forth. So we really bring the best to work with and be part of that level of engagement, participation for all of our emeritus students.
Yeah, and we see that because although we have instructors on primarily from the Saddleback Emeritus, we know that level of expertise, and quite often we'll have maybe some of the students that have taken some of those courses on, or we see their artwork or their symphony that they're doing or something like that, and it's absolutely incredible.
It's amazing. We have a 65-woman chorale in Irvine, and they, for example, do productions at the Barclay, and it is, specifically as an example, at Christmas time, and do just a beautiful job of it's a multicultural experience. They sing in both Korean as well as English. A wonderful experience for them, but increased participation. Oliver Sacks is one, actually one of them gave me a book saying, remember the importance of creativity, music, and brain health. And I thought that was wonderful that they've really done the research in terms of their participation in that as well. And they are super evidence of this wonderful longevity, lifelong learning, participation, and engagement in the community. And their concerts are just outstanding. Yeah,
they are. What's your background? How did you get in with this program, but into the Saddleback Community College District in general?
I've been a lifelong educator, and it's wonderful to call oneself an educator. I really see that as assisting people finding their own way in life. So I've had, like I said, a long history working in the community colleges as well as other colleges. And in my last two positions, community education and emeritus, at the other college it was called SAGE, we're under my bailiwick. And I've always very much enjoyed being part of that community and make it a regular part of my week is to go out and observe our own classes, whether that's at the swimming pool or at the chorale that I was just mentioning, stopping in on the band practice. And we have a wonderful concert band in Laguna Beach as well. So all of these activities, Tai Chi, movement, yoga, are wonderful reminders, again, of the kinds of services and the mission and how vital this is to ongoing and lifelong learning in our community. So I'm proud to be part of that tradition, to call myself an educator. And hey, lifelong learning's in my blood, and I plan to keep on doing that myself. So,
do you still teach classes at the community college as well?
On
don't, campus?
I don't teach classes, but I teach modules, and especially during the summer. I taught a leadership module last summer, and just came back from a conference where I did some consultation on leadership and the community colleges. I'm a big fan of our community colleges. 113 colleges here in the state of California, serving 2.4 million citizens. It's just a wonderful contribution that we make. And part of that, too, is continuing to reach out to our communities through the Emeritus Institute.
Yeah, in our community colleges throughout Orange County, whether it's the South Orange County Community College District or Coastline or any of them, offer a just incredible amount of classes and courses and emeritus programs, and at every single level, whatever you want to learn, look into these. And yes,
Absolutely.
The emeritus for a place like this, but there are many people here that still go to classes at Saddleback because certain things are offered there that they can look in. And I know coming up is the ATEP campus that's going to be evolving as well. So a great technology campus.
Absolutely. And you make a really good point about people of all ages returning to community college to pick up a skill. Let's say taxation as an example, finishing a portion of accounting class. Those are the types of skills that you can come in, get that information quickly, resume or take on another type of job. So lots of experiences there.
Kathleen, great to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too. Have me back sometime. There's lots of
we would love to have you back. And again, if you want to go online, the website is really easy. It's South Orange County Community College District, or SOCCCD. I got to get all the C's in there, .edu. And then from there, you can make your way to the different campuses, the emeritus programs, and find out more about that. Great to have you here.
Thank you so much. Really had a nice day.
Bye-bye. And we'll be right back. Great.